Hey YouTube, this is J Price 33 2009, and I'm coming to you with my, I don't know how many weeks this is. I think it's 22, 23, 24, I don't know. But anyway, I update that on the thing. Um, well, I had my doctor's appointment today, and I received three point no, not three cc, point three cc's in my band today. So that put me back at my original field. It I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, because I had received point two, um, you know, the last time, and that was too much, and I had to go get an unfill, and they took out point five, so I got point three of that fill back, and I'm doing good. I'm down the 2 pounds from the 5 pounds that I gained. So that's a good thing. So that's 2 pounds lost. So right now I'm at 188. Um, let's see what's going on. When I went in today, it was a different lady that filled my band, and we was just talking, and I was asking her questions and whatnot. But the thing that has me is she made it seem like I was losing too much weight too fast. And like I explained to her, I was like, well, for the last 4 or 5 years, maybe 3.5, 4 years, I haven't been doing nothing. I haven't exercised. I've been eating nothing but fast foods. I didn't move my body. I worked and came home, you know, got me a big old plate of food and probably even had seconds. And I was like, so when I felt like she was saying that I was losing weight too fast. So I told her, I was like, so when you actually put your body, through a shock like that, your body's like, okay, well, now you're not eating no fast foods, for one. For two, now you're exercising. For three, you're eating way smaller portions than what you used to eat. So I can't help what my body's doing. I'm doing all the right things that I'm supposed to be doing. So what am I supposed to do? Stop doing what I'm doing, and slow the weight process down? That's something that I'm not willing to do. So um, she, looked at me, and I was like, well, I understand what you're saying, about the weight loss, but I'm not going back to the fast foods. I'm not going back to bigger portions. I'm doing the program like I was told to do, and that's what I'm gonna keep on doing. And if I lose weight in the process, then that's more power to me. And this is something, this has changed my life, dramatically. Because, I would like to go out there, eat pizza, pasta, breads. I would like to eat rice, all that stuff that I used to eat. And for you to sit there and say that, she didn't literally say that, but it's just the way that she came across. And I told her, well, my body feels the way it feels, and if I lose weight in the process, I'm gonna continue on losing weight. So be it. And if you feel like you don't want to give me a fill when needed, then that's fine. I understand. I've gained. I told her I'm in the yellow zone. I know what zones. Um, I know when to get a fill, when not to get a fill. I was like, if you look at my records, there's 3 or 4 times that I've came in that I didn't get a fill. So I know how to look at myself and look at my body and know how I feel, and know that I'm still, at that time I was continuing on losing weight. to not to get the feel. So don't put it like if I'm doing something wrong, because I'm not. So enough of that. Anyways, other than that, everything else is going great. I'm on liquids for a little bit, and then I go to soft, and then I go back. So I made sure that I stayed there and drink my cup of water. Make sure the water went down. Everything is great. So hopefully, the last 3 pounds that I've, the five that I gained, I can get that off as well. Let's see. Other than that, everything else is going good. I'm still in my size 12s. Um, I might need to put on a belt here soon because they're like falling off of me. Maybe because I don't have no butt no more. My butt has disappeared and I want it back. But anyway, that's just crazy. I'm just crazy. Um, let's see what else. That's really about it. Nothing news going on in my life. Just trying to get a respiratory job. Anybody that knows a respiratory job, I finished school, I'm done with it, and now I'm officially a respiratory therapist. Therapist. So that's about it. Just trying to get out there and start working in my new career field, and I don't have to. I would like to work in the ER. That's my home place. But other than that, um, just living life. Um, I'm gonna have to go out and search for like a black tie gown. I don't know, you know, it's kind of scary because I've I have been in a like a formal dress like that before, but at a much bigger weight, a lot more weight. So it'd be interesting to see me in a smaller dress in a small, me being smaller and all dolled up and all that stuff. So I'll be going to the NAACP black tie that they have here coming here. That's gonna be here in Texas. DFW area on February. So I'll be preparing myself for that. So maybe I can lose some extra pounds so I can even look even better. Let's see what else. She's working my nerve. Oh, sorry about that. But let's see what else. Other than that, everything is good. I don't know. Oh, one thing is, I don't know what's been going on. But I figured that since I lost weight, that my see, I didn't really have a blood pressure issue. Um, just before I had surgery, maybe 5 6 months prior to that they took me off blood pressure medicine because I wasn't really having an issue with blood pressure at that time. But I was still on Lasix because I had a problem with swelling and water retention. So since then, I don't take the Lasix anymore because I don't have a problem with water retention no more because I've lost weight. But my blood pressure is out of whack. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why. So I will be getting that checked this week as well. So anybody have any suggestions or advice? I don't know. And I'm thinking maybe it's just my sodium intake. I don't know. So I'll be getting that checked out because my blood pressure's been like really, the bottom number's been really high. So I'm going to go in and get that checked out on Thursday. Um, I normally, after I get a fill, we schedule like 3 to 4 weeks after. I made sure this time I schedule 5 weeks after. I got this fill today. That way, if I continue on losing weight, I don't want to, go in there and get a feel, because I'm cash pay, that's money that I pay, you know. So, other than that, you just chilling, just, trying to work the program. There's other, some things that I have to like recheck myself on, and that's because I've been struggling here lately. Is writing down my food. Is I think it's more about the calorie intake and the amount of calories that I'm taking in, because even though you have some ideas, you really don't know until you write it down. And the other day when I wrote it down, I was like, oh, okay, I see how, even though it looks like a small amount, the calorie, if it's high in calories, then it defeats the purpose. So I'm going to get back on that, and then I'm going to also get back on my water intake. And the gym is okay. The other day was on the elliptical for an hour and I ran for 30 minutes. So I'm rocking it in the gym. So this week I'm going to try to go all 5 days, Monday through Friday and Saturday, because I like to do the Zumba class on Saturday. So I'm going to try that. But I wanted to thank everybody for your comments. And, this journey is about struggles, overcoming those struggles, determination, and doing what you're supposed to do to keep, getting healthy. And the ultimate goal is to look smaller, but it's also to have a healthy life and a healthy living. So I see I'm at 12 minutes. It's kind of long to, ask somebody to watch a video. So I'm gonna let everybody say peace, happiness, and until next time, y'all keep it moving. And Band Adventure, I see you out there rocking it. One of these days, I feel not as shy and take my camera into the gym and record myself as well. But until that day, I'll see you. All right, y'all, keep it moving and be safe and have a good New Year's this year. All right, bye. And thanks to all my comments. I know I haven't answered some of them back, but thank you for your comments. I really appreciate them. Thank you for subbing for my subbers out there. I really appreciate that too. And keep watching. You'll learn a lot of stuff on YouTube. And all right, check y'all later. Bye.